don't have to drive to that one.
I like a good In-N-Out burger every once in a while, but I don't think I've ever waited less than 20 minutes for one. So yeah, it might be nice to have another option.
Reduce the congestion, I guess. Maybe I think that's what you had pointed out off.
Yeah, maybe they'll get a Blockbuster video up there too. That'd be great. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I just want to rent a tape.
Yeah.
To watch on the weekends.
Yeah.
But
get a nice little.
I guess. Hard to find that kind of stuff anymore. Even the red boxes are all gone for the most part. Anyway, here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf. Still pretty mild and muggy out there tonight. We have some clouds spinning around the bay at the moment. Temperatures are still above normal where you'd expect them on an October evening here on the Central Coast. This is a view from that Loma Prieta webcam. If you missed the beginning of the show, there's a comet in the night sky. We'll be able to see it, especially late in the week once these clouds kind of get out of here. Next couple nights, we're still going to be battling clouds along the coast especially, but if you live inland, look in the night sky after sunset off to the west, pretty much to the position of the sun, you know, an hour later after sunset. You'll probably see this comet in the sky. Pretty cool, right? And again, later in the week, we'll have a pretty good show. High temperatures today, take a look at this. We're still in the upper 80s in some spots. Bradley, for example. Hollister, the 80s today, lots of 70s out there. We will be cooler on the coast tomorrow. Most inland areas will be about the same or maybe even a little bit warmer. The air mass that moved in last night was pretty moist. We saw those humid conditions. The low temperatures this morning were actually pretty high. Now, closing in on maybe record high lows in some areas. We'll have to check some of those numbers tomorrow once the final ones come in, but interesting one. We're cooler out there tonight, but still pretty mild. Upper 50s to low 60s around the bay and a few 60s up into the hills. So not bad for an October night. We will have some cold October nights coming. So you can prepare for that by the end of the week. In the meantime, overnight tonight, mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures dipping into the 50s for most areas. Sunrise around 7:14 a.m. Can't rule out a little fog and drizzle. Speaking of those clouds, we have them kind of filling in around the bay and into the valleys right now. The marine layer is going to be a little more stable tomorrow. Today we had a little bit of mixing within the layer, so it did allow some sunshine to mix in. Some areas might be less sunny tomorrow, even though the overall temperature aloft is going to be warming up. So as we look at our bigger picture, we have high pressure to the south and then a huge area of low pressure out over the Gulf of Alaska. This overall system is spinning out weaker systems that have been coming ashore, and one of those is actually going to be coming around midweek, and it's trending wetter lately. So after the next couple of days, we're going to be watching this system right here arriving on the west coast. Yesterday, we were telling you it was trending drier. The opposite is the case right now. So right now, if we get anything on Wednesday, it'll be very light rain, some drizzle. So that's what we are watching. But again, it's trending a little bit wetter, so something worth keeping an eye on. Right now, I don't even officially have rain in the forecast Wednesday. Still just watching. But maybe tomorrow we'll have to change that, so make sure to tune in. Beyond that, yesterday we were also talking about this big ridge of high pressure building in and bringing a lot of warmth, but some of the later trends are also bringing a much colder low down into the Pacific Northwest to start off with, and then into the Great Basin. So this is going to do a few things for us by the end of the week. Behind our Wednesday system, if this thing moves down the coast, it's going to push the flow offshore, and we see the lines very tight here between the two features, the low out over the Great Basin and the high out over the Pacific. This is probably going to pick up the wind offshore-wise, starting maybe as early as Thursday into Friday, maybe into Saturday as well. That offshore wind will be very dry, and that's why we think we might see an increase in fire danger during that period. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that as well as this basically evolves toward the end of the week. Ultimately, you do expect warmer high temperatures toward the weekend, but the lows will be a lot colder because the air will be dry and we won't have these clouds to act as a blanket, which we have tonight. Future track showing them filling in around the bay and into the valleys overnight into tomorrow morning. Again, watch out for areas of reduced visibility and perhaps a little bit of moisture on the road as well, with a little bit of drizzle possible out there tomorrow morning. So just something to keep in mind. Now tomorrow afternoon, we're going to clear out on the north side of the bay first, but as I mentioned, the marine layer will be slightly more stable tomorrow, so that may make it harder for clouds to clear out of the south and east sides of the bay. So Monterey to Castroville have actually cooled down your highs for tomorrow, because I think we're going to be a little more stuck in the clouds. All areas around the peninsula in that. Inland areas, you'll be sunny. North side of the bay, sunny for most of the day, but the south and east sides might stay a little cloudier. Temperatures in the Santa Cruz Mountains, a few spots even into the 80s again tomorrow. So still warm, not hot, but warm. On the coast, 70s in Santa Cruz, Capitola. Looks like a beautiful day on the north side of the bay. Just careful of the water. Again, we do have some bigger swells coming in. East shore of the bay, we're ranging from close to 70 in the north to lower 60s in the south. Salinas upper 60s, 70s in Hollister, 80s in the Santa Clara Valley. Monterey Peninsula, again, I did lower your highs for tomorrow, so mostly low to mid 60s. So a little cool for this time of year and probably some clouds hanging around. But down south, we'll see those highs in the 60s and 70s for the higher populated valleys and the 80s in the higher elevation valleys. Okay, 7-day forecast for coastal areas showing temperatures warming up a bit Tuesday, cooling with the frontal passage on Wednesday. Again, we're watching that. Could bring a little bit of light precipitation. Then the offshore flow kicks in. The lows get chilly, but the highs get warm into early next week, or to the weekend, I should say. So we're going to watch that fire danger as well with those offshore winds, which will be Thursday night into Friday, I think is when they'll be the strongest. Inland areas also warming up a bit Tuesday, then cooling off with that system coming through. Those offshore winds, you know, they'll be dry and not necessarily warm, but it doesn't mean that the fire danger can't be high. You can have cool air. If it's super dry and it's windy, fires can spread. So we're going to be watching that toward the end of the week, so make sure to stay tuned to the forecast.